Now I'm working on refining the pose of the hands, since I feel they're blocked out enough to pose them with the rest of the arm. I wanted this character to have upturned hands because of the demonic appendages we'll be adding later, but the default pose you will use will depend on what requirements the rigging have, and whether you're doing a character for fun or for a client. There's something to be said about giving your character some gesture, as it helps tell the personality of your character based off what position the hands are in. Lots of times character artists don't have the luxury of posing the hands delicately. Sometimes if you need to be very precise, you can use the Damn Standard tool to cut in a line. I use this tool to create precise lines that will dictate where I back up the form with the other brushes. Here you can see me using it on the gastrocnemius muscle, drawing where I want to build the form up, and then using a combination of clay and trim dynamic to back up those lines and give the form some credibility. So that's a quick demonstration of the process for doing a block out of the anatomy and bringing the forms around to something that we can work with. From here it's very rough, so we'll want to refine it. Work on the gesture and move some of the body parts into position for sculpting the demonic appendages. But first, let's reanalyze our proportions a little bit. Double check to make sure things haven't gotten out of whack since we started. It's always good to go back and check yourself. Looks like our pelvis is a bit high, and the knees could come down a little bit. Making sure again to do our larger changes at a low resolution. Now I want to double check the arm length. That's about right. And that looks good. But it looks like our hands are a bit big. So we'll have to mask off the hands, make them a bit thinner and also a bit shorter. So, polishing the model. Get in real close, use the polish brush, and really start honing in on the specific shapes, using a combination of trim dynamic and polish. Lightly run the brush over the area you want to polish. This helps you keep control of blobby shapes and ensures your forms are clear and distinct. From time to time, use the smooth brush lightly, but don't over smooth your model. We don't want to flatten out all the shapes. Just give a sense of intent. Come in with the clay brush, lay down what you're going to lay down, and use the trim dynamic and polish brush to bring it into a sense of completeness. This is essentially our workflow.